Welcome to the Principles of Information Security lesson. Click Next to get started. After completing this lesson, you will be able to achieve these objectives. List the principles of information security. Describe the terms authentication, authorization, and accounting. There is a triad of principles that constitutes the objectives of information security. These principles are confidentiality, integrity, and availability, which form the letters CIA. Private information must remain confidential. You need to know who is trying to access the information and whether or not they are authorized to access it. You must also have assurance that the information is authentic. In other words, has integrity. The information must be protected from an unauthorized change, and if it is altered, then you must be alerted to this fact. Last, authorized parties must have access to the information. Technologies, policies, and processes must be in place to ensure reliable availability. Together, these three principles constitute the CIA triad. Conversely, InfoSec works to prevent the disclosure and alteration of information. In addition, it strives to ensure that authorized parties are not denied information. These characteristics, known as the DAD triad, are the opposite of the CIA triad. Disclosure exposes confidential data to unauthorized parties. The alteration of data, or the inability to test for alteration, makes the data untrustworthy. Denial of information prevents legitimate and authorized agents from accessing data. An effective security solution, such as a network firewall, will help neutralize the DAD triad. The three security terms that you should be conversant with are authentication, authorization, and accounting, AAA. Together, AAA constitutes a security framework that controls resources, enforces policies, and audits usage. The security framework plays a major role in network management and cybersecurity by screening users and keeping track of their activities while they are connected. Authentication is the process of identifying and verifying a person or thing. As an identity and access management (IAM) tool, a AAA server compares a user's credentials with its database of stored credentials by checking if the username, password, and other authentication tools align with that specific user. Authorization is the process of controlling access to resources. During authorization, a user can be granted privileges to access certain areas of a network or system. The areas and sets of permissions granted a user are stored in a database along with the user's identity. The user's privileges can be changed by an administrator. Last, accounting in information technology is the record-keeping and tracing of agent activities on computer devices and networks. Accounting tracks information such as the length of time a user was logged in, the data they sent or received, their Internet protocol, IP address, the Uniform Resource Identifier, URI, they used, and the different services they accessed. Accounting may be used to analyze user trends, audit user activity, and provide more accurate billing. You have completed this lesson. You are now able to list the principles of information security, describe the terms authentication, authorization, and accounting,